From the Oak Wall Studios in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hello, this is Jesse Oakley III, and welcome to the Oak Zone. And today is Sunday morning, and it is time for the Sunday Morning Chat Series, where I get to interview a plethora of positive people that are making a big difference in the community. And today, you have yourselves a fantastic show. It is always good to actually reach out to the community in order to make lives and make people better off than where they are. And it is truly a blessing, truly an amazing feeling. And it not only makes the person feels good, but also makes the person helping out feel good as well. And today I have with me an amazing gentleman who is going to talk about outreach and the experience within outreach. So please help me welcome none other than Mr. Joseph Jynes. Hey, Joseph, how's it going?
Good. How you doing, Jesse?
Hey, I'm doing very fantastic. On behalf of all the happy people here, thank you for coming to this episode of the Sunday Morning Chat Series.
Man, it's a pleasure. It's an honor, Jesse. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. And without any further delay, let's chat.
All right.
Okay. Now, could you describe to all the happy people out there what you're doing for the outreach for this community?
Well, what I'm doing is just, especially in the last couple of years since, churches have shut down and things like that, outreach have become very, very important in what we do, and there's a lot of street ministers doing things, behind the scenes and whatnot. So just to keep, the spirit of Christ lifted, we go and we give our time and efforts towards, people who just need spiritual uplifting, period. And, I like to call it a love campaign because that's what it is.
All right. Fantastic. I love the love campaign. Now, man, how did you get started with this outreach? What you're doing in outreach?
Well, like some of the same people that I come across, normal people, your average Joes like me, I was stricken with alcohol and, abusive behavior and things like that. So I got in trouble with the law and anger management. And, I had a counselor that was at anger management program. And, he came at me a different way. He came at me in a way where I could really look at myself and say, I got a problem, man. And that was the first time that I really admitted it. So, with that confession, if you will, I didn't know it was at the time. I went, I still was doing my thing, but I went into this liquor store, in my hometown.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I came up across the Bible. And, it was a clerk that gave it to me, Arabian guy with the turban and everything. I had known him. We had fallen out and everything. But, God gave me that word out of that liquor store. Underneath all that death, he gave me life. And for the last 20 years, I've just been letting it read me. I've been reading it, and I've been pointing to the people that I come across.
Oh, wow. That is truly phenomenal. Oh, my goodness. Now,
yeah, I couldn't believe it myself.
This is a call. If that ain't a calling, I don't know what is.
You know what? And that's what keeps me humble, Jesse, because every day I look at that Bible and I pinch myself. And, when I opened it up, I thought he had gave me someone's Bible, but I opened it up. There was no name. It was just where you sign your name. And under there, it was my favorite scripture, which is 2 Timothy 2:15, which is study to show thyself approved, a workman who needeth not be ashamed, but rightly divide the word of truth. And that right there, I just, I ran with it. That was my lotto ticket.
All right. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. Now, when it comes to dealing with outreach, what were some of the challenges that you faced in getting us off the ground?
Some of the challenges that I face and still face is just the, in society, people have different feelings and different views about what's happening to them. So, you got to hit people where they are, and where they are is in their heart. Their head might be in a different place, but their heart, everybody needs love. So the challenge is just to get someone to really see that they're worth loving and being loved and loving themselves. No matter what, position they're in, condition they're in, you got to love them.
I tell you, as Whitney Houston said it best, as learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all.
Man, I never really understood that until now.
Yep. Truly amazing, truly phenomenal. Now, what were some of the best moments you experienced in within outreach?
You know, when you come across people who are broken, and when you come across people who are, spiritually sick, and you begin to speak into their lives with this love, this power that you have, this love, and you see their eyes light up, and you see the tones on their faces, their pigment change, and you see them start to come alive. That right there just reassures me of how this power is really real, and how people can really, we really are connected with one another. And that right there just does it for me. When I see someone just a little, you can tell when their facial expression shit, their eyes light up, and you just get excited like I'm getting now. It gives you the chills, man.
Woo, woo. You're hitting the nail around the head today, right now. My goodness. That's always a great feeling. Is the brokenness and the fixing it and making it better than what it were. It's you just can't. That's powerful, man. Powerful.
Right. Yeah, it's a feeling that you can't really, you can just try to describe it all day, but you'll never feel it until you feel it. And that's the gift that we can pass.
Man, you got me, man. Woo. All right. Now, I have a question for you is, let's say that you meet somebody that wants to do what you're doing. They want to be in the outreach, do some outreach work for the community, and they're aspiring and they want to do what you're doing. If you can offer any advice to that aspiring individual, what would it be?
It would be this. I have to remind myself of this every day. It starts with you. You have to have a passion to love yourself and let it grow. And once you see that, you get connected with, your local church, your local men's ministries, or whatever ministry you can get hold of. Start getting into to study about the word, spiritual attributes and all of that, and just get focused on who you really are and what you're trying to accomplish with yourself. And it's contagious, man. Once you start looking at yourself, you'll start saying, you know what? In a week's time, I've grown. A week ago, I wasn't here. And when you see that, you just want to just grow out of control. But get connected, because, it really is like a tree effect. We are branches and we can grow together.
All right. Now, I'll tell you what, you just gave us some amazing stories. You gave us some great advice. Now, how can more people know about the outreach that you're involved in? Where could they go?
If they, I have like I'm on Facebook, lyrical_sacrifice. They could get a hold of me on there. Same on Instagram. They can inbox me on there if they have any questions, because, right now I'm just a soldier solitaire, but I want to connect with whoever wants to connect, man. It's time that we push our community and start moving in our community, and, just take it by force. And, all this love campaign, it's time to spread love everywhere you go. I call it spiritual real estate.
Yes. Spiritual real estate, man. Fantastic. Now, for all the people that missed that, the Facebook link and the Instagram links, do not fret, because the links will be in the description below. So after you're done watching this interview, just click on the links below, connect with Joseph, and he'll hook you up with some love and some community outreach like you can never seen before. Woo.
Yeah, let's collaborate. It don't take, all it takes is you just want to do it. We all come together and we just take this and see where God grows it from.
All right, fantastic. Now, time flies when you're having a whole lot of fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, yes. And now it's time for our shout out portion of the interview. Now, if you can give a shout out to anybody that's out there for making your journey possible, who would you give a shout out to?
Well, like I said, my boy Curtis, I gotta Mr. Buster Move, Buster Monte. I gotta give a shout out to him, because, we talked about this so many times, and I procrastinated, and because he always, Joe, you ought to, get out there and get, and I was camera shy and whatnot. But come to find out, when I start the love campaign, I'm not shy at all. So, it's just we so I can be an example to somebody else that if you're nervous about doing it, just do it. Because, you're doing the right thing, even if it feels awkward. That's when it's right. So I would love to give a shout out to him, my brothers, my sisters, my wife, my kids, grandkids, everybody that I love, work people, everybody, the world.
Woo! Hey, that's a great shout out. And I'll tell you what, thank you, Curtis, for hooking me up with this wonderful interview with Joseph. And definitely, I'm sure the happy people can definitely benefit a thing or two from this wonderful episode. My goodness, this is fantastic.
You're something else, Jesse. You're awesome, man. Thank you.
Hey, no problem. Now, well, I have one more question to ask you. And this question is for my people, my crew, the happy people. If you can give one more solid words of wisdom for my people, my crew, the happy people, what would it be?
Well, it seems that you all are all connected spiritually and your attributes are very high. I would say to keep sharpening your sword with that mental muscle that you have. That mental muscle, it just keeps growing, and use that. You don't have to push a whole lot. You just use that mental muscle because you got a good team, I can tell, in you. So I would just say use that mental muscle and keep that spiritual real estate going.
All right. And that is a perfect way to end this wonderful interview. And on behalf of my people and my crew, the happy people, for watching from all over the world, I'd like to thank you, Joseph, for a job well done on this wonderful episode of the Sunday Morning Chat Series. Thanks, my man.
It's been an honor, man. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
All right.
Thank you.
Now this concludes this episode of the Oak Zone Sunday Morning Chat Series. And if you want a plethora of positivity, go to YouTube, type my name, Jesse Oakley III, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share these videos with other happy people that you know. And if you want more plethora of positivity, go to my YouTube channel, Jesse Oakley III, hit Sunday Morning Chat Series, and you'll get a chance to see all the past interviews I've done, as well with some amazing positive people like my friend Joseph right here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And until next time, happy people, you take care and have a great day. Bye.
Have a great day. Bye.